What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another rugby video on the Rugby channel, and today I'm going to be talking about, can Australia win a Rugby World Cup again? Well, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot up in the air about it, especially considering Australia lost to Wales. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, as well as please go ahead and follow us on our social media platforms to be up to date with the channel. Okay, so as we all know, Australia have won a World Cup before, and this time around they are playing in Pool D, along with Wales, Fiji, Uruguay and Georgia. Now, we saw a very close game against Australia versus Fiji, but Australia were eventually victorious against them. Obviously then Australia played Wales and they lost to them, although if that game had gone on a little bit longer and maybe if some referee decisions went ahead more towards Australia, maybe Australia would have won that game. But as of right now, Australia have lost to Wales. So let's pretend then Australia then go ahead and finish second in the group, as long as Wales beat Fiji. So if Australia finish second in the group, they will then play, I believe it will be England, depending on results of them. So let's pretend England top Pool C. Australia will then play them. And between those two teams, I have a feeling Australia should really win that. Although the last time England toured in Australia, I'm pretty sure they came away with 3 wins out of 3, if I am correct. But in a World Cup, I have a feeling Australia would be a more victorious outcome between the two teams. Just because of the history of stuff with Australia, and they seem to perform better in tournaments. And then Australia, if they win that game, they would then play New Zealand. It would work out to. So, well, that's depending on if New Zealand win their quarter-final between either Scotland, Japan or Ireland, and I have a feeling they would. But again, you don't really know. Okay, so Australia would then have to play the All Blacks. Now, this would be a very, very tough game to see, and it would be probably the match of the Rugby World Cup to watch. Whether they would actually beat the All Blacks, though, in a semi-final, that is a massive, massive question. As a Wales fan, seeing how Australia performed against Wales, it wasn't the greatest of games. It was a good game to watch, don't get me wrong. Like we all know by now, I'm a passionate Wales fan. Although when it comes to rugby videos, I'd like to be as neutral as I possibly can. And yeah, if I was watching that game as a neutral fan, trying to take out of it that I was cheering on Wales, I would say it's a poor game from the two teams. Just because, yes, okay, Wales had good interceptions, they had a few good tries, and Australia had, well, yeah, they had a few good tries as well. It was a very, very close game, as we all know. And like the referee decisions weren't great, but like I said, it wasn't an amazing game to watch. I felt it was quite scrappy at times, and it was very, very tense for both sides. So going by that performance against Wales and the performance against Fiji, where they almost lost to Fiji, again there was a few referee decisions there between the two teams that we won't get into. But going by those two games, I would probably fancy the All Blacks to beat Australia in a semi-final. Like I said, Australia, although they are on their day, they are an amazing team to watch, and they are a really, really good team. I just can't see them toppling the All Blacks, to be honest with you. I would like to see it, because the All Blacks, I don't want to see them win another tournament. I mean, it's just sheer domination all the time, and it's quite annoying. Obviously, if you're a Kiwi fan, you're going to not want to hear that comment, but it is true. I mean, if you're seeing a team win a World Cup every year, year after year, well, every time it's played every 4 years, it gets very repetitive. You want to see somebody else win it. And I'm sorry if I offend any of you guys, but it is true. Like, if you were supporting a different team and the same team kept winning the tournament all the time, it will get annoying. And yeah, I mean, it's not bitterness for me. It doesn't bother me like that. But it's just also the fact that you would like to see somebody else beat them. Same as like most rugby fans when it came to a World Cup final and say New Zealand were playing, I don't know, let's say New Zealand played Japan. You're going to want to support Japan if you're not a New Zealand supporter. I'm sorry, but it's very, very true. But yeah, I've gone way off topic with that. I was tired of talking about Japan and New Zealand. This is an Australia video. What's wrong with me? But yeah, if Australia played the All Blacks, I would want to see Australia win it. But like I said, I can't see it happening. It's a Rugby World Cup. It's a semi-final. It's against New Zealand. And I just have a strong feeling that it would be New Zealand winning again, just because of history and how they play. But yeah, without further ado, that would obviously ruin the whole chances then of Australia winning a World Cup because of that path. I think if they got to a final against New Zealand, it would be extremely close. But in a semi-final, I don't know. I just can't see it happening. I just fancy New Zealand all the way to the final, and then whatever happens in the final is up in the air. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Please let me know your opinion in the comments. Don't give any hate. It's just an opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Would Australia get to the final? Would they beat the All Blacks in a semi? Please let me know in the comment section. Like the video to show your support as well. And please as well, if you're a rugby fan, go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos all the time, every single week. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 10. So please go ahead and click that notification button to be notified when I upload, so you don't miss a rugby video. As well, if you haven't already, please go ahead and follow me on social media. And as I said, like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another upload. Peace out, guys.